Hey there everyone, this is Ashmita from Sourav Sir's classes. We are going to talk about subject-verb agreement in this video. So subject-verb agreement is a very common grammatical concept. It deals with parts of a sentence, like basically a sentence has the subject, then the verb, and then the object. So here we are going to deal with the subject and the verb after that, which verb is correct or which form of the verb is correct with the subject. That is what we are going to talk about and discuss. So let's directly move over to some of the sentences. Like over here, let's just follow one rule, that is subject. What is the subject all about? Subject means any kind of main person, any animal, any object or thing in the sentence that we are talking about. Like some subjects can be singular and some can be plural, so based on this we need to frame the verb, which one will go. What is verb? Verb is the action or state of being in the sentence, like any kind of action word. Like even verbs can be singular and plural. Okay, so most singular verbs have an S on the end. Now, here's the trick. Every singular verb has S behind it, and the plural verbs doesn't have any kind of S behind it. Like if we talk about this word go, this is plural, not singular. And goes, this is singular. Okay, I'm writing S and P. So goes is singular and go is plural. Let's talk about another word, that is try. Try is plural and tries is singular. Okay, so that's how the verb works. Like, let us take some of the singular examples. He is only one person, so he is. She shouts. See, shout is a plural verb and shouts is a singular verb. Mom gives. So here, mom is only one person, that is why singular verb gives. She is only one person, so shouts is a singular verb. So, yeah, that is how the agreement is going on. Let's go through some plural examples. They are. Yeah, they means many people, so are. We go. Go is a plural verb. Jack and Jill run. So run is a plural verb and runs is a singular verb. Okay, hopefully now the concept is clear regarding the verbs and all. Let's move over to some other examples and some rules also. Here, let us focus on rules one by one. And here, the very first rule is, if the subject is singular, the verb must be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb must be plural. Like, let's go through this example. The boy is playing. So the boy. So we are talking about only one boy. So that is why is. The boys are playing. So boys means plural, and that is why we are using are. Moving over to the second rule, if two or more singular subjects are connected with and, the verb must be plural. So obviously, dog and cat. The dog and the cat are having lunch. The is the article over here, and there is the article, the second article in the sentence that has been used. The dog and the cat are having lunch. So obviously, are, it's plural. Next rule, if two or more singular subjects are connected with or nor, the verb must be singular. Like Molly or Linda is organizing the music. So is. Why? Because there is an or a nor. So nor example is not given, but or example is obviously given. Let's move over to the next one. If the subjects include both singular and plural nouns connected with or nor, the verb must agree with the subject that is closer to it. Now, closer to it means this one. The second one we are talking about. Like the Johnsons. See, Johnsons means plural. Or Suey. Okay, Suey. Suey is only one person. So we are going to take the second subject and hence we are putting is. Okay. The Johnsons or Suey is coming for dinner. Suey or Johnsons are coming for dinner. Why did we choose are in the second sentence? Because we have Johnsons in the second subject as the second subject, and in the first sentence we have Suey as the second subject. So we are going to talk about the second subject over here, or the subject that is closer to the verb. We are taking that. Moving over to the next rule, the verb must agree with the subject, not with the phrase between the subject and the verb. So one of the students, that's the subject. Okay. So one of the students, we are not going to consider of the students. We are going to focus on one. So one is singular, hence is. The students who read that story. Okay, we are going to focus on students, so that is why are. The president as well as members of the parliament is ready for the elections. So president, that is why is. We are not going to consider the rest of the part. The last sentence, the man in brown shoes. So we are not going to consider shoes, rather we are going to consider the man. So the man is only one person, that is why is, and not the shoes. Let's move over to another rule. After the words anybody, anyone, everybody, everyone, somebody, someone, what's this? Nobody. Okay, half of the word given. Nobody, no one, each other, either, neither. You must use a singular verb. So everyone is, somebody is, okay, like that. Next, some words, yeah, some words end with S, but they are actually singular. Okay, like the normal subject names we can take up, like phonetics or mathematics or physics or yeah, all these subjects we have s after it. So though there is an s, it doesn't mean that it is plural. It is the name of only one subject. That's why is. So phonetics is the study of sounds. The news is bad for all the family members. So news is. All right, next. The word money is always singular and must be followed by a singular verb. When you use currencies, dollars, pounds, euros, etc., you may use a singular or plural noun depending on the meaning. So, if you are talking about the money amount of money, you must use a singular verb. But if you are referring it to the currency itself, you must use a plural verb. Like, a lot of money is needed. Okay, a lot of money is needed. £10 is good for a weekly pocket money. Next rule. If the subject is a collective noun, you can use both a singular or a plural verb depending on the meaning. If you are referring a collective noun as a unit, then you can use a like singular verb. Like we are talking about a group name, like a flock of sheep, right? So basically, we are not talking about how many sheep are there. We are talking about one group of sheep. That is a flock. That is what we call a flock. So the flock is, of course, because we are talking about only one group. The flock is migrating to the south. Um, then the orchestra plays only on special days. So orchestra, that's why singular verb plays. The orchestra are leaving the party. Okay, the orchestra are, see it depends on uh, where it's placed and how the sentence is written. So both singular and plural verbs can go depending on the sentence that is written or given to you. Then, if the subject is singular and followed by some expressions like with, including, as well as, then we can use a singular verb. Like if the or sometimes if the subject is plural, we might use a plural verb also. Like the teacher as well as his students is going to visit the museum. Why is? Because we are considering the teacher and as it's given over here, as well as when it's given in a sentence, we can use a singular verb, and that is what we are using. The major okay, the major, there is a comma. The major, accompanied by his children, is doing some shopping. So is, because the major is only one person. Those toys, including the red car, are old. So we are not considering only one red car, but we are focusing on toys. And hence we are putting are, because toys means plural and we should be using are instead of is, because toys are plural. Let's keep it till here in today's video. We are going to focus on subject verb agreement exercises in some of the other videos. So if you want to follow that, do follow our channel or join in our courses. We teach for any kind of competitive exams and entrance exams for you to prepare well with proper guidance and study materials. So if you are interested, you can check the description box just below this video. Thank you for being with me till the end. Let's meet again in my other videos.